This is GlennMC. You might have seen his name floating around Twitter, especially if you're part of the Minecraft community. For the last few weeks, he has been going on an absolute mad rampage, liking every single tweet he has come across. No one knows who he is or why he's doing what he's doing. None of what he's been doing makes sense. Or does it? Let's go over what we know about GlennMC. At surface level, GlennMC is a pretty ordinary person. He's verified, he's got a decent following, and he's even got his own Minecraft server. But it's not always been like this. Here's what his bio used to be. Seems to be fairly innocent, right? He's a Minecraft YouTuber with 2.5 million subs, 7 million on TikTok, and he's still got a server. But it's all a facade. So let's run through the timeline, and hopefully by the end, you'll see it all adding up. But regardless, I'll spell it out. On July 22nd of 2016, a fresh new channel is born. Unfortunately, we don't know the original name of this channel, but we suspect that it was Quaps. 2 years later, on March 3rd, 2018, another channel is born. Again, we don't know the name of this channel, but it would grow up to be simply called NFT. Fast forward a few years, and Bloodstar Arts on Twitter, a 22-year-old Thai artist who makes Minecraft commissioned art, is commissioned to make a Minecraft user profile picture. On June 12, 2019, he tweets out, "New profile picture for new channel of Antster." Sadly enough, Ant went MIA, and his channel is now owned by this Twitter user, Kira. Innocent enough, right? But back to our friend Quaps. He's doing pretty well for himself, isn't he? On October 26, 2019, he adds a new tweet to his Twitter, announcing that after 16 hours of streaming Fortnite, he has hit 30,000 subscribers, a pretty nice achievement. But this makes me feel a little bit weird, because just one day before, he had uploaded a video titled, "This is the next big NFT, Fat Ape Club." A pretty weird title for a Fortnite streamer, isn't it? Here's the actual video he uploaded.
This is the next upcoming NFT, and here's why. Their Discord server is rapidly growing with 110,000 members. They have a huge community on Twitter of 13k followers. They've already invested over $100,000 into this project and plan to invest more even when the sale's over. Don't miss out.
This makes even less sense when you see that all the way until January 1st, 2022, he uploaded 5 shorts promoting various NFT communities and most likely crypto scams. Allegedly, of course. If you scrub through the videos, you can see some pretty interesting things. Now, I'm not a detective or anything, but that looks like it has the Fortnite logo, the game that Quaps allegedly plays. But you can't quite make out the Discord name sadly, so I won't get into that. A few months later, on January 23rd, 2020, he tweets out, "We really hit 80k. You guys have me speechless, man, for real." Doing pretty good, huh? Unfortunately, I don't have a date of release again, but sometime during his career, Quaps had a livestream that he forgot to unlist, titled, and I quote, "First likey gets 10 million Robux," end quote. Again, weird enough for a Fortnite channel, isn't it? But worse is the description. It's literally easier to read enchanting table language in Minecraft than it is this. But if you look close, you see it says, "This stream is being monitored by 𝐦𝐤𝐸's parents 24/7. Now we know that Quaps' name isn't 𝐦𝐤𝐸's, so who is? This is 𝐦𝐤𝐸's, a YouTuber with 123,000 subscribers who does the same thing. Weirdly enough though, his description matches the same one that we saw on Quaps' stream. Pretty fishy. Now before I get into this, a shout out to British Weirdo on YouTube for figuring out this bit. But in January of 2020, a new Twitter is created with the handle of GlennMC. Keep an eye on the fact that this account is verified. In District 31 in Eastern Kentucky, Glenn Hammond, a father and Christian who is fighting for healthcare, jobs, public education, and ending the opioid epidemic, begins to run for Senate. Something is interesting about that handle though, isn't there? I swear I've seen that before. That's right, our buddy Glenn, Mr. Serial Liker, has the same handle. Anyways, back to our Quaps YouTube channel. It's now March 13th, 2022, and Quaps is already at an impressive 208,000 subscribers, which is pretty impressive, but he's only at 109,000 views? Let's take a look at his social blade. He's got 50,000 subscribers in 1 month in January 2020, and 25,000 in 1 week. That's awfully close to when he hit 80k, isn't it? And on top of that, how is he getting negative thousands of views in some months, but positive views in others? Some months he got negative 27,000 views, meaning he unlisted at least 27,000 views worth of videos. But if we're being honest, it's probably a lot more than that. In other months, he doesn't even scratch 1,000 views, and in others, he gets 157,000? That's pretty weird. Again, unfortunately, we don't have the exact dates for this, but somewhere between March 13th of 2022 and April 5th of 2022, Quaps changed his name from Quaps to Lovey. Fair enough, he just wanted a rebrand. But weirdly, the only videos that he leaves public are his videos I mentioned earlier. Again though, between March 20th, 2022 and September 2022, our good friend Glenn Hammond, who ran for Senate in Kentucky, has had his page completely revamped. It's now September 30th, 2022, and has gained 10.3 thousand followers and is promoting a new Minecraft Skyblock server, Skycube. Seems awfully familiar, doesn't it? And crazily enough, 1 week later, boom, GlennMC is now here, saying he's got 2.5 million subscribers and 7 million on TikTok. You remember that Quaps channel, also known as Luffy? Yeah, that one. Well, it's now called GlennMC. It's at 204,000 subscribers, and it's got 6 pretty averagely stolen TikToks on it, posted as shorts, which totals nearly 30,000 views. Didn't he say he had 2.5 million? And his TikTok doesn't even exist? Let's check out the server that Glenn is so vigorously promoting, shall we? It's pretty standard, to be honest. It's got 2 channels, welcome and announcement. It's got our founders, our friend GlennMC, and 2 owners, Charlie and Chet. Keep these names in mind because they come back up later. Let's run it back to those shorts and videos on NFTs that Quaps had put up on his channel. If you watch the actual video first and keep an eye out, you can see the video maker's Twitter username, and would you guess it, it's Jet. Unfortunately, his account has been suspended. No idea how that would happen. The most damning piece of information is in the comments though. You'll notice that there are only positive comments. There is not one single negative comment here about NFTs. But look at the pinned one, and who it's by. It's by that account that made a channel back in 2018 called NFT. Remember that one? You might think it's just an ad or a promotion for this NFT channel, but it all changes when you check out the business email and you'll never guess who it is. It's goddamn Charlie. The same exact Charlie who is the owner of the Skycube server. The same Charlie who for no reason puts the letters LLC after everything to make it seem more professional, even though he has absolutely 0 companies. Remember that profile picture that was the same one commissioned back in 2019? Glenn's profile picture looks awfully similar to that one, doesn't it? Surely it can't be a coincidence, can it? Let's enlarge this profile picture, shall we? Would you look at that? It has a +* watermark. Weirdly enough, the same name of the person who made the profile picture. Surely he couldn't have stolen this, could he? To keep checking it out, I even asked Kira if she knew Glenn, and neither her nor Aunt knew who he was. Weird, isn't it? And I'll be honest, there is one thing that I haven't quite covered yet. GlennMC's actual channel. You'll see that his channel URL looks a little bit silly compared to his name, and even more importantly, his email also is a bit weird. Let's go back to his Twitter though. The server allegedly plans to be released on November 5th, a few days after this video is released. Glenn has climbed to an impressive 906.6 thousand likes, even ruining some of my fantastic tweets. He will tweet some weird things to promote his server, such as, GlennMC, I liked your tweet. Sorry I liked your tweet, now play with me, with a link to his Discord server, which is at an impressive 2,000 joins. With all this information, let's get into my theory of what this is and who is who. My theory for all of this is pretty complicated, so keep up. There are a few characters here: Jet, Charlie, and Glenn Hammond. On July 22nd, 2016, Jet created the channel that is now known as GlennMC. It was called Quaps, and he would do Fortnite content, but as Fortnite started to die out, he switched to the next big thing, which in this case was crypto and NFTs. He began running ads such as the one you saw on his shorts. Through doing these ads, he met the NFT YouTube account. This would go on to be who we now know as Charlie. They went on and kept doing their thing. In January 2020, Glenn Hammond from Kentucky became a political figure and therefore was verified by Twitter with the @GlennHammondKY handle. He would go on to unfortunately lose in his campaign for Senate and continue his profession as a lawyer, which would cause him to lose the reason for his Twitter account. Twitter accounts that are verified are pretty valuable, leading Glenn to have to pay for his campaign somehow, so he sold his Twitter account to both Jet and Charlie, who now were a duo. They had the idea of creating the server, which led them to the idea they had now. They would use Glenn Hammond's Twitter account and impersonate a verified person and begin liking their tweets. To make this more authentic, they repurposed Jet's channel, which we now know is his due to the unlisted shorts of which we saw his Twitter handle, and allegedly botted some followers to inflate their subscriber count. They stole the profile picture on Twitter from Ant's commission and stole the YouTube profile picture from this website who made it as a background. Then, they created a bot that would like tweets on its own, which would incite the reaction of, "Oh, a verified person liked my tweets, this is awesome, let me go check them out," where subsequently, they would find Skycube and create more hype around the server. If you haven't pieced it together, let me spell it out. GlennMC is not a real person, but a robot who has been made to like tweets that it comes across. It is a persona made by Jet and Charlie, the real owners of Skyblock. The Twitter account, @GlennHammondKY, was bought from a real politician who lost his Senate campaign in Kentucky. Jet, one of the owners, is Quaps, the original owner of the GlennMC YouTube channel, and Charlie is NFT, the YouTube channel with 173,000 subscribers. I reached out to Glenn Hammond's law firm, but unfortunately, no response. The same with Jet, Charlie, their managers, and some others. Big shout out to British Weirdo for finding out who Glenn Hammond was and Quaps' real Twitter. Thanks for watching, and don't go check out Skycube.